Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna do something a little different and do a review on a product that I've been seeing around pretty much everywhere on Facebook and like those sponsored posts on Instagram and stuff. I was not sponsored to do this review. I just really truly wanted to try it to see if it really does what it claims to do. Now before I begin and introduce the product to you guys, although you guys probably already know what it is from the title below, I just wanted to mention my skin type, color, and concerns and all that. So pretty much I have combination skin. It's usually not too oily, but it's like normal to combination skin. So you know, like oily on the T-zone, sides of my nose and the chin and stuff, but it's just pretty much just normal all around. I also have acne prone skin with textured scarring. So I do have some like little minor scars on my cheeks, usually like my forehead, not too much, but on the cheeks, I'll show you guys in the close-up later on, but I do have like minimal textured scarring. And I also broke out a little bit a couple of days ago from, you know, the time of the month coming, and I'm not sure why, but that's like all on this side, so maybe we'll do like a comparison. But I got like a little, like a couple bumps here and there. Now moving on to the product itself, the reason why I purchased it is because I literally saw this everywhere on Facebook. I'm subscribed to a lot of like the Korean beauty community on Facebook and like YouTube. What I have here today is called the Magic Snow Cushion White from April Skin. I've only heard of this company because of, you know, all of the posts that's been popping up here and there, but the product itself, when I was watching like those demo videos, it was like so flawless and full coverage for a full, like a cushion foundation, that I was like, I don't know if this is like for real or if they trying to play games with me. I gotta try it myself. Now because a lot of the claims on here is written in Korean, I had to research on the website and see if there's like an English translation of what it claims to do. It says it has a very lightweight formulation which allows the skin to breathe and prevent cakiness. Magic Snow Cushion White is highly recommended for those with dry skin, for this cushion provides rich moisture and it effectively seals it into the pores for a long-lasting effect. I also read somewhere that it says it provides high coverage with just one application, like just one layer. So we'll see if I am satisfied with just one layer and see if it's buildable, yada yada yada. How to use says, after your basic skincare routine, get an appropriate amount of the foundation by gently pressing the puff onto the cushion. Pat lightly and evenly all over the face until desired coverage is achieved. So I'm gonna go ahead and open it up and show you guys. This is how it looks like. Pretty typical like all of the other cushion compacts. I'm gonna open it up. There's a little mirror with the protective. That's the sponge or the cushion. It's typical. Feels like and looks like the same as all of the other ones. Yeah, I don't really see any difference. As always, it has another layer to protect the sponge that's infused with the foundation. I'm gonna go ahead and open up that. It's a little close and personal. By the way, ignore my broken finger. I'm gonna go to the salon today and get that fixed. Let's see if, ooh, that's a lot. Smells pretty good. Smells like flowers. Kind of perfumey, so it's not too bad, but if you're one of those that don't like a lot of fruity scents and strong smell, I probably wouldn't recommend it. It's not too strong to a point where like I can't take it, but the smell is there. I guess the coverage claim seems to be true. It's pretty damn full coverage. I usually like to like apply it like that, kind of like press and lift. I feel like that applies the best with cushion foundations in my opinion. I totally forgot to mention if I was wearing primer or not. I usually always wear the Makeup Forever smoothing primer, so that's what I have on before. I also realized I forgot to mention the color that I'm applying today. I suck at this. Natural Beige number 23. Usually all of the Korean foundation products is either like numbered 21 or 23, something like that. And usually 23 works for me, and I think it works pretty well for me right now. It's not too bright. So that covered pretty damn well. I'm actually surprised. I wasn't expecting the foundation to cover this well. Yeah, I'm pretty shocked. Let's try applying this with a brush on the other side. I'm gonna use the new Morphe E7 brush. Normally with cushion foundations, I usually don't like to use a brush because I feel like the applicator it comes with does its job and what it's supposed to do, so we'll see. Dip my foundation, press on it. Oh, that didn't really pick up too much. Let's see if that works. Okay, that worked. But I think I like the applicator better than the brush. This side kind of already set a little bit, but I can still kind of feel, and it kind of transfers. So I'm gonna let that set for a little bit. I honestly think I like the applicator a lot better, so I'm just gonna like top it with the applicator. So I'm pretty satisfied with the amount of coverage this covered. I applied about 1.5 layers, like I did 1 layer everywhere and then applied a little, like the second layer on my cheeks where I want a little more coverage. And I think that's pretty good. I'll show you guys even closer. It's very dewy, like I'm gonna do that to see if the light is picking up all the dewiness. It's pretty much just like that, like dewy like that everywhere. Right there, if you guys can see my little breakout, I think it covered it pretty well. I had like a little minor dry patch right there, and it doesn't seem to pick it up too much. I don't think it picked up the dry patch or accentuated it that much, so that's good. So I'm pretty happy with how it's looking like right now at the moment. It is 1 o'clock exactly right now. You guys can't even see, but it's 1 o'clock right now. I'm gonna go ahead and finish up the rest of my makeup and I will be right back. Alright, so I just finished the rest of my makeup. I did set a little bit of the foundation with my MAC Studio Fix Plus and with my Morphe E52 brush. All I did was just tap a little bit of the foundation and I just kind of like tapped it everywhere. I usually do that on a regular day basis regardless of whatever the powder foundation is. I didn't want today's review to be interrupted by something that I do differently on what I do on a regular day basis, so that's pretty much what I did. On my lips is Suhreal's Sheer Color Balm in Hugged in Peach. It looks like a highlighter pink, but on the lips it looks like just, you know, a touch of pink. Such a cute color. It feels amazing on the lips. It's like, it just feels like I have a lip balm, so it's really comfortable to wear. So it is about 1:20 in the afternoon. I'm gonna have lunch really quick, then I'm going to head out to get my nail fixed. It's bothering me like crazy. And yeah, so I'll just take you along with me. So I'm actually making lunch right now. I'm gonna show you guys. I usually use bread, but I ran out of bread, so I had to use my bagel that I got from Whole Foods. So I cut up some avocados, then put basil leaves on top. And I usually like to cut some cherry tomatoes and put that on top. Sprinkle it with some pepper, and that's it. Here's Ella. Always like to sleep. Mommy's little princess taking a nap. Right, Mommy's little princess. Just chilling at the private dog park we have at our neighborhood. Foundation's still looking pretty good. Not getting any like crazy oil coming through. I had to tie my hair up because too hot. Came to CVS to pick this up. Heard good things about this. Trying to see what color it would be. I feel like this would be too light. Okay, so it's been about, oh, my hair's looking crazy. It's been about 2 hours, actually a little over 2 hours since my first application. I just took a quick look and I noticed it's, instead of oxidizing, it's getting kind of like, it's slightly lifting and it makes me look grayish, if that makes sense. Like it makes me look kind of white. I'm not sure if that makes sense. Besides like the coloring, the application, like the foundation that's staying on my face still looks good to me. Nothing out of the ordinary, like I'm not extremely oily or anything. I did leave the house. I was outside for a little bit. It's pretty hot today. It's like 90 degrees maybe, but it's pretty cloudy, so I haven't like sweated too much. I sweat easily too, but I haven't sweated that much. I think it's pretty good. Like it's not really transferring. Slightly, but not too much. I feel like if you set your foundation with powder, whatever powder you choose to set it with, it should be better. But yeah, other than that, it still looks good. I really do like the dewiness. There's a better look at the whole view since I was kind of covered by the shade earlier, but right now it's better. I'm really happy with it so far. I'm really happy with the coverage. Like that was the one that surprised me the most, because I know it claimed to have high coverage and buildable coverage, but you know, like cushion foundations, it's really questionable. You can't really always get the full coverage that you want. And my standard for full coverage is like Marc Jacobs, you know, remarkable kind of coverage. So I'm really surprised and really happy with how it turned out. It's going really good so far, so we'll see how it looks throughout the rest of the day. Okay guys, it is time for my final checkup. Sorry for the different hairstyle right now. I had to put it up. It was so humid today. I just couldn't do it with hair sticking to my neck. And so it is exactly 7 o'clock right now. That means I had this makeup on for about roughly 6 hours. I had a pretty good wear test today. Was outside quite a bit. I was inside, and then I cooked, I ate. So it looks like I'm definitely oily, more oilier than usual. Like I mentioned, I do tend to get oily throughout the day. It's very normal for me, but today it just seems a lot more than normal. But that usually happens whenever I wear like cushion foundation or BB cream or whatnot. So this is all okay to me. It's just pretty darn oily. Looking closely at it, there isn't much like creasing, surprisingly. Like usually throughout the day, whenever I like set my foundation pretty often, I get pretty bad creasing like underneath here and on the sides of my nose. But it seems pretty good. I think it was because it was very hydrating. Honestly though, I would rather have like slightly oily skin than dry skin with like patches and stuff. I think it just looks better when it's a little bit oily, and you can also control it a little bit better when it is oily, so I don't mind that at all. Transfer wise, it did transfer throughout the day. When I kind of like touched it and then looked at my hand, there was some like very slight minimal residue, unless like the foundation claims that it's transfer proof. Then I'm gonna put it to the transfer proof test, you know. Also, I didn't really set it completely. I just lightly set it. So that was pretty, you know, I was expecting that to happen. So the pros would be that it stayed on really nicely throughout the entire 6 hours. I don't have any problematic creasing from what I can see. Only thing that I have a problem with, it's not even really a problem. It doesn't bother me too much, but I'm slightly tanner, so maybe the color was a little bit off, which I kind of figured this would happen. It did lift a little bit. By lift, I mean like it kind of gave me like a white slash beigey grayish kind of cast. But that might be because the color that I got was, it was like yellow undertone, but more towards beigey undertone. So I would say this would be really great for those of you who usually wear beige undertone foundations. I'm usually more of a golden tone, so that's why it's kind of giving me that lifted look. Another downfall is because it is a little bit more oilier than what I am used to, it makes me look like I'm sweating. I'm pretty content right now, but it looks like I'm sweating because it's very, it's kind of giving me that shine. If you have more oilier skin than I do, and my skin is pretty normal to combination, then I would suggest you to set it. I'm honestly truly shocked that I actually like this cushion foundation because it's really hard for me to actually like a cushion foundation. I think I actually might be taking this with me whenever I go travel somewhere, like on vacation or something, because it's so quick. And it has SPF 50, so it's amazing underneath the sun. So this is definitely Christina approved. I highly recommend this to anyone who has dry skin or normal to slightly combination skin. I don't think I would recommend this to oily skin unless you know you're gonna be able to control it. I would also recommend this to anyone who is looking for full coverage foundation that you can be quick to go. You can also take it with you and touch up. Just remember that I don't think they have any colors that's darker than this. I'm not sure, don't quote me on it, but I think this was the darkest one, which is a number 23 in natural beige. So that's another downfall, I guess. Overall, I really like this. Like, I was expecting to not like it, but I really like it. Alright, so that is all for my review today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope you guys enjoy my review videos. I personally love doing foundation reviews because I love foundation myself so much that I love sharing my thoughts and opinion and give you guys my review on the products. Other than that, don't forget to follow me on all of my other social media platforms and give this video a thumbs up if you really like this, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!